Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about cloud computing with respect to AWS. Before working with the AWS, let me introduce some basic concepts of cloud computing. Cloud computing is a way of accessing services on the internet instead of a physical computer. In conventional computing, if you want to access the services of an application, we need to install that application in the physical computer. Then we can have the services of it. Then we can have the services of that particular software from the computer. So, to use any kind of service of an application, definitely it should be available in the physical computer. Due to the advancements in the computing, a concept introduced called or a concept called cloud computing, which allows the user to access the services of the software without installation in the physical computer. I think you got the point. Cloud computing, with the help of cloud computing, we can have the services of an application. We can have the services of the software without installing in the physical computer. So then what are the possible or what are the popular services which are provided by the cloud computing? So these are the popular services. First one is software as a service. Second one is platform as a service. And third one is infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. So these are the popular services. So we will discuss about in detail about all these services. The very first one is software as a service. So here the users will not install any kind of application in the physical computer. So they will subscribe. The users can able to subscribe to the cloud application. The user will subscribe to the cloud application and they can have the access of that application. So to subscribe, they have to log in into that application and they will have the service. The best example is Google Docs. The best example is Google Docs rather than Gmail. Google Docs and Google Sheets are the software as a service applications available in the Google. Available in the Google. Next one, platform as a service. Programmers require different components to develop an application, especially in the offline computers. But with this service, the programmer or developer can have the different components like operating system and some development tools and some maintenance hardware. All these things are available through this application called through this service called platform as a service. So simply they will go to this platform as a service and they can execute their program. The best example is Google App Engine, where the programmer runs the program without bothering about the runtime environment. Platform as a service will provide everything for execution of that program. Next one, infrastructure as service. So here the computing resources like servers, storage, networking, and virtualization will be available with the help of this service. The physical computer, the physical computer will be created with the required configuration on the cloud. So that service is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. So the best example is EC2. So it is one of the instance. It is one of the compute instance available in the AWS. where we can configure, we can create a computer with the required configurations for our application. So this is about infrastructure as a service. Next, types of clouds. So there are three types of clouds are there. The very first one is public cloud. The second one is private cloud. Next, the third one is hybrid cloud. So public cloud is one of the delivery services like compute storage networks and some environment and some develop and deploy environments through the internet. So those applications, those services will be available to all public and they can use that application on payment basis. Private cloud means it will be developed or it will be maintained for a single organization, especially on premises. Especially on premises, these clouds are maintained. And the last one is hybrid cloud. There is a possibility that we can able to combine the capabilities of public and private cloud, and we can form hybrid clouds, and we can use as per our requirements. We can use as per our requirements. So that is about types of clouds. Next, what are the top cloud service providers? AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud provider. So among those, AWS is the top provider, and it has a wide range of applications present in the cloud market. Next one, to start with AWS, we need an account in the AWS console. So when we type AWS console in the Google, this is the first screen. In this screen, we have to click on create a new account. Create new account. So after that, this screen will be displayed where we need to give the email address and account name and verify the email address. So after this this screen will be displayed. So here we need to set the password. We need to set the password. Then after that, we need to give the details. Especially we have to select the personal. So how do you plan to use the AWS means business or personal. So we are learning means then we have to select this one personal for our own projects and give the full name, number and some details, address details. Next one is billing information. So these are paid services. Uh, we are taking or we are taking this account for educational purpose. So for that reason, it will take 2 rupees from credit card or debit card for a specific period of time. So in this specific period, we can have the services for free. After the expiry of free time, then you will be charged. Some amount will be charged for availing the services present in the AWS. So with this, I will conclude that in this video, we have discussed very basic concepts of cloud computing and how can we create an account in the AWS. Thank you. We will meet in the next video.